Hello, everybody. This is Vinz from your Geek Fix for a special occasion. We're currently here at the Propstore in London, and we're going to take a look at some really cool props that are being held up for auction. I'm here with
Tim Laws I'm the Director of Consignments here at Propstore, and it's going to be my pleasure to talk you through some of this stuff.
Let's start with the phone.
Yes, that's M's telephone from the sort of Roger Moore period of the Bond films. Just a very cool thing to see. It's like the emergency call comes in on the red phone. So there it is.
The actual red phone. That's a really nice prop to see.
Yeah, I mean, you just wonder, because obviously that would be all the emergency calls in for that character.
Yeah,
when it's like the president or the prime minister. Or,
yeah.
So the serious phone is the red phone.
The heart of MI6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right. Next up is the Communicator.
Yeah, the holographic communicator from Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
That's Liam Neeson's character uses that. And it's really quite an intricate prop. It's quite well detailed, as you can see there.
Yeah.
And very well made. All the arms there move. And it features quite prominently in the film when the Qui-Gon
Jinn.
Thank you. Character is talking to Darth. Yeah. So it features really nicely, and as you can see, it's
interesting.
Recognize that.
Yeah. And also, it became very iconic in like the animated series and all the other stuff, and it looks better than the shaver that they use also with the Gillette one.
Yes.
So it's just more intricate than that.
Yeah, it's a really nice. I think it's a really nice little Star Wars prop, that one.
Yeah. Next up is one of my brother's favorites, Boba Fett.
Oh yes.
So I had to put that in the wish list.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, that's basically the only reason it's in. No, yes, it's an iconic piece.
Yeah, I think there's so much love for Boba Fett as a character.
Yeah.
But any piece of him is just so rare, so hard to find. This is obviously a section of his armor. It's the chest piece.
Yeah.
It's a little sort of elongated hexagonal section of plastic that was used as part of that armor. The one you see on screen seems a little bit more distressed, so I don't know if this is like a backup or
okay, yeah.
But it's certainly a production made original.
Yeah,
really nice, and it's a chance for somebody to own a little piece of their favorite character.
Yeah, you know, it's from Empire or from Jedi?
Empire.
All right, so it's still getting familiar with the character.
Yeah, still kind of. Yeah, they had no idea, did they? At
the
time?
No.
What he was going to become.
No, exactly. And they expected it to be such a big character because it didn't have much to do with it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so this is a production-made cowl for Michael Keaton in the first Batman, 1989.
Yeah.
It's one that was not worn. Most of the worn ones have kind of fallen apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're reasonably delicate. Obviously designed by Bob Ringwood. And Vin Burnham had sculpted it, and this is in remarkable condition.
Yeah.
Very hard to find anything of the batsuit.
Yeah,
because of the condition.
It's so fragile. Yeah,
yeah. We do have a batsuit in the auction as well. But the cowls, which is kind of torn off after filming.
Yeah,
very few have survived. So this is great reference.
So it's a good thing it wasn't worn because it's in such a condition.
If it's torn, it probably wouldn't be.
Yeah, because there's a seam in the back. I'll probably show on a video as well. That shows how you put it on, but it doesn't look like it's made to be pulled off.
No, I think once it's on, Michael Keaton complained quite a lot about how uncomfortable it was.
Rightfully so, actually.
How claustrophobic, you can't hear anything.
No.
His whole movement restricted. Yeah, so I'm sure come the end of filming, he would have just
ripped it off,
torn it off.
Yeah. And also the material itself, it's not that durable kind of thing with an eye on.
Yeah, it's exactly right. It's faux rubber. Yeah. So it wasn't designed for longevity, but this is in remarkable shape. Still very soft and pliable. So this will last many years.
Well, from the looks of it looks like paper mache or something, but it's actually like fabric.
Yeah, there's a thing called power netting on the inside, which is a structural thing.
Yeah.
And then it's just foam rubber.
Faux rubber. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll just touch it for a second. No, it's actually like a latex glove kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it will disintegrate, unfortunately.
One day, I mean, as long as it's looked after, it can be good by many years.
Sorry about that. So is this something you do like treatment wise, or is it just as it is?
Generally, no. This is a good example actually, because this has had a special display stand made for it to support it.
Okay, yeah.
But we're very reluctant to do too much to anything.
Yeah.
Because there's a fine line between sort of preservation
And restoration. Yeah.
You don't want to blur the lines too much. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you see now with current props, like for example, Stormtrooper helmets, they have like the idealized version in the shops. Okay. But the actual props were like super wonky.
And crude and paper parts and all sorts.
Yeah. So in the prop community, as they say, you have like idealized versions, and you have like screen accurate versions, right? Then you have also screen used versions, which is different.
So with modern movies, with 4K and IMAX and things like that, obviously things are made much more realistic.
Yeah.
For modern films, but 89 was quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
Things are a little bit more crude. You can get away with it. Dark.
I was 3 years old.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's really nice to see, because we met Joost Assink a while back, virtually at least. He's a Dutch model maker, and he's really into Batman. So just in case, we could have Joost here. We could show it to him in person, but now we can show it to him via YouTube in this case. But he makes like these large like Batman models and all that stuff. So Adam Savage also, Norm, they showed his stuff. We had an interview with him a while back, and that also kind of rekindled my Batman phase a bit.
Yeah,
and
there's a lot of love for Batman.
Yeah,
now it's not Batman. Obviously, Keats appeared again in the new movie.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Spoilers.
Now older people than you maybe are sort of reliving their youth.
Well, but back when I was young, which is a long time ago, but it's like you get all the secondhand stuff from your neighbor's kids, and it's all Batman stuff. So you have like sort of revival thing. Also in the 90s, like the cartoon came out and that kind of stuff.
So a big part of your childhood as well. Then.
Well, I can confirm I had a cape with a Batman symbol right around. Yeah, definitely.
I didn't.
Oh, different strokes, I guess.
Two pieces from Vade Runner here.
Yeah.
Very, very different, but both kind of equally famous. Right?
Yeah.
The whiskey glasses, these have come from the family of the editor, Terry Rawlins.
All right.
The provenance is incredible. These were a commercially available whiskey glass. I think you still get a version of it today. They still make it because it's an iconic thing.
That's actually
yeah, it's amazing. And Ridley Scott picked them because he thought they were a futuristic look and the type of glass he wanted for DECA to use.
Yeah.
They've become kind of a cult thing themselves.
I've been looking for these for ages.
To find, I never thought the originals from the movie.
No.
It's incredible to see them.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, I mean, sometimes I think they kind of do it for the fun of it, because finding these very niche things, like for Star Wars, they had a airplane junkyard and they just scratched stuff. I mean, that was,
Yeah.
But for this, I think that they were actually going the mile and making it very exquisite.
Yeah, and I know, obviously Ridley Scott's attention to detail is legendary, so I'd imagine this wasn't easy. This wasn't a quick 5 minutes. No. I'm sure somebody's agonised over this.
Yes.
For that look.
Yeah.
And,
I think many glasses have passed the table there to figure out.
Yeah.
And aesthetically, we're totally fine.
Awesome. Yeah. So, they still look kind of futuristic.
Yeah.
So good choice.
Tiger choice, yes. Then we've got the
blaster. The DECA Police Blaster. I think, we were talking before, off camera that, this may be the Pulse Rifle with kind of the two iconic science fiction weapons of our generation.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal. It's a production original. It's a little bit of a mystery with the white grips.
Yeah. Particularly,
it's absolutely a production original, and the grips are, very old.
Ooh.
So the chances are that either something's happened to the grips, or they've changed colour from the amber over the years, or this was created for a particular sequence or a particular scene or a particular character, or somebody's replaced them straight after filming.
That could be
possible to know, but it is a production original, super rare and super nice.
Yeah, because they're built out of several guns, right? So,
I'm not.
I don't think I know any
better, but there's 2 or 3. Taurus pistol wearing is one of them. I bet quite me on that.
Yeah.
There are a number of pieces that went to create the science fiction.
Yes. Yeah. So in the movies, they tend to get bash like old World War II stuff or like military stuff into things. Like with Star Wars, difficulty, because I'm from the Netherlands and the gun laws are very strict.
They are here too.
Yeah. So basically, when you want to walk around with a stormtrooper, you basically walk around with a World War II gun with some plastic put on it, or you just have a store-bought thing that looks the thing. But it's quite iffy law-wise and legally to have this kind of stuff.
It's the same in the UK,
Yeah.
and with good reason.
Yeah.
But this is right on the border between because modern guns are starting to get more chunky.
Yeah.
So it is clearly a science fiction, a movie gun, but at the same time, we are getting closer to this being
more
real
realistic.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really cool item.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
This is one of my personal favorites, the Grey Sports Almanac from back.
Right. Yeah. I think it's one of those. This, the hoverboard, maybe the Save the Clock Tower Flyer.
Yeah.
There's a handful of items from the trilogy that are just so famous and so recognizable, and I think Grey's Almanac is right up there as one of those.
Yeah, I've had it once as a notebook. Now I went into a picture shoot with Christopher Lloyd, and I held it, which was just a small notebook. But now Dr. Collector is a website that actually sells these with the updated stats.
Okay.
up to 2000. So it's a proper prop that actually basically got caught up in time. So it's Back to the Future. But it has its proper sports almanac stats in there.
That's really good. Obviously, this is one made for the film.
Yeah,
it's a cover. They would have a number of these would have been printed. Obviously, it's a prop on screen that starts off in great condition in the shot, and then it ends up in Biff's pocket and folded up.
Yeah, it's
very tatty. So they had a great many
gradient.
Yeah, different.
Oh wow.
Types, and then this one is a cover, so they could have they would have had black books inside them. Something had the printing, with all the stats for filming. So a number of these have appeared over the years, and they're always desirable. Everybody wants them.
And also for prop replica nerds, it's an easy thing to obtain.
Yeah, sure. There are replicas out there.
It's well documented.
Yeah,
as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, so to give you some sort of values for some of this stuff as well, the telephone from James Bond is 3,000, 6,000.
All right.
The holographic generator is 5,000, 10,000. Boba Fett's chess piece, 2,000, 4,000. It's quite an attractive price.
Yeah.
The whiskey glasses and the blaster both have an estimate of 4,000 to 8,000 each.
Oh, set, I guess. Yeah.
The almanac is 3,000 to 6,000. And the cowl is also 3,000 to 6,000.
That's quite a steal.
I think that should do quite well.
Yeah. So keep bidding.
We'd like to thank Propstore for sharing these items with us. To learn more about Propstore, check out their auction items, and register for future auctions, be sure to visit them at propstore.com. Stay tuned for episode 2 coming up next.